Hello and welcome to Mario Kart Wii live commentary, set the 5th. As always, I'm your host, J. Blanc, explained as Daisy, joined by my regular cohorts, T. Wilson and J. Britt.
Oh, it's the 5th? Well, the smart period.
As always, J. Britt, I try to make your life miserable.
No, not you, Timmy.
Oh, good job, Wilson.
You were behind me. Oh, you shoved me, Birdo? Watch what? Oh, missed. Oops.
Now we're here at DS Yoshi Falls, by the way, which is one of the shortest tracks in the game, and obviously as the lap has gone by, it's not one of our favorites. There's not a lot of places to get presents. It's not a hard track, but you just can't get behind because it's so short and there's not a lot of presents. Now this set is the first one that we'll be answering your questions, which we have asked for and received some on previous videos and comments. And feel free to leave comments on these videos and we'll answer them in a future set. Our first question comes from Mario Kart 64, who asks, do you play any custom tracks in Mario Kart Wii? And yeah, we have been starting to play some of the custom tracks, and in the future we'll have at least one set of custom tracks, most likely from GameCube Mario Kart Double Dash. Our second question comes from Koopa Vlogs, who asks, how do you record? T. Wilson, why don't you take a stab at that one?
Well, I've got this thing called a capture card, and that's plugged right into my laptop, and that will record it for you. And then...
Wow, that was embarrassing.
Next time.
The next track we're going to head to here is N64 DK's Jungle Parkway. We've got a couple more questions. The first one is, as J. Britt causes me to die by attempting to hang me. Our first question comes from Enmobile Charged, who asks, can we race online with you? And, well, I'm going to go...
Sure, it's possible.
Yes, J. Britt, it is possible. I'm going to go a little political and answer the question not exactly. Yes, we are accepting friend codes, but we're not racing online with other people right now, but perhaps in the future we can organize a set on Wi-Fi and maybe even record that and put it up. Our second question comes from Super Mario Kart Master, and he asks, can you all play with the same character? And yes, obviously you can with the glitch, which I'm sure you know.
What?
We're planning to do a set in the future where we all race as the same character. That's the questions for this race.
Hey!
Now this is the closing stretch for this track here, Jungle Parkway. It's one of the longer tracks in the game, but there's not a ton of presents. But if you watch it...
I think I just killed Toad.
Wow, and you just starred me.
And ran into the log right afterwards.
And caused me to lose my star, but luckily I was able to recover it. If you watched our video of Jungle Parkway, I think in set 2, I talked about how this is a long race at this track and there's a lot of time to recover, and that's really true. So if you get behind at this track early, contrary to Yoshi Falls, it's definitely not a big deal. And at any track, worrying about getting flattened by Britt is an issue.
That's right, it is.
You know, as you can see, this track is pretty narrow, and obviously you don't want to go off-road, especially if you have a poor off-road bike like we have, and my bike and Flame Runner. So that can be... Wow, I just went flying through the air with that mushroom.
Oh, I'm not racing tonight, bro.
You definitely want to stay on the track so you don't get caught up in the grass off-road or the mud in the closing stages. But it can be hard sometimes, especially when you're in the pack with a lot of items and a lot going on. So that's why I suggest trying as hard as you can, especially at tracks where the road is narrow. SNES Mario Circuit 3 also comes to mind, so you can avoid any
Are you kidding me?
Any undue harassment. No, I'm not kidding you, J. Britt. That is the advice I give them.
No, you're not kidding me.
Also, this bridge right here is especially narrow, and it's a great place to put fake item boxes and bananas and bombs. And this blue shell is going to get me right before the finish line, but luckily T. Wilson screwed up, so I'm able to take the checkered flag.
As usual.
Not recently. Wow.
Not bad.
Shoot. This is a great way to start.
Hey, I'm gonna